If you found love on Tumblr, then good for you.
Yeah, that's a lot of effort.
That is a lot of effort. Hey. Or playing video games. Yeah, playing video games. That's what, and as a matter of fact, that's what we're going to be probably like a couple years from now anyway. People with this avatar stuff going on in the metaverse, that's probably what's going to be happening anyway. People are going to get married. They're going to be raising kids online in the metaverse, all this stuff.
Bro, this is not funny, but some girl said she was assaulted in the metaverse. I'm like, why didn't you just log out? What? I was just like, what? Log out? Why would you even sit there and experience that? Hey, to each his own. That's crazy. She's like, I got assaulted on the metaverse. What the hell?
Log out. Some people, and eventually, some people are probably going to try and claim some type of, money from being assaulted or something like that.
I mean, people should be doing that, but it's not funny. But you shouldn't be doing it to people in general. But that's like if you're getting bullied online, just block the person.
Log off.
Yeah, log the person or block them. Like,
block them, log off, go do something else, go read a book, go watch TV, ride a bike, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You make yourself the victim when you just stay in that same whatever, when you stay online or whatever you're doing, or you comment back and forth with that person.
What lengths have you went to? No, I'm gonna reread that. What lengths have you went to keep a lie up, or keep up a lie? So, how extreme have you had to go to keep a lie going? That's crazy.
Oh man, it probably would have been when I'm younger, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head, like in particular.
I've never done anything to keep a lie going.
Because here's the thing. When you lie, you have to remember that first lie. Especially when you keep going and going, you have to go back and remember the first lie. That way everything makes sense. Because if you get caught in a lie, you have to make sure all the lines match up, the plots match up, everything. The story, you have to make the story make sense.
Yeah, I may have done. I got one for my mom when she lied. Not gonna say she lied, but she told us that she was allergic to nuts. She is allergic to nuts, like peanuts and all that. But she actually is only allergic to certain nuts. So my whole life, growing up, I never had Honey Nut Cheerios because my mom said she was allergic. Come to find out, and I tried Honey Nut Cheerios for the first time when I joined the military. I was like, "Whoa, this is amazing!"
It's good cereal.
It's really good. And
it's a great cereal.
And I remember talking to my mom. She's like, "Yeah, I'm not allergic to Honey Nut Cheerios." I was like, "Are you shitting me?" So it was certain ice cream. I love pecan ice cream or pecan ice cream, whatever people want to call them. I love almonds, and she's not allergic to none of those, bro. She's allergic to a certain few. I don't remember. It's two specifically, but I don't remember what they're called. But my whole life, no. What are they called?
Coconuts.
No, I don't remember. But it was she was allergic to a few, but she was telling us she's allergic to all of them. And I love peanuts. I love almonds. I love goddamn pecans, all kinds of stuff. And through my whole childhood, I never ate them because my mom told us we should allergic to them. Well, she really is allergic to some, but not all of them. But
that's crazy. I personally can't think of anything. I've known people who. So there was one dude I went to school with a long time ago, and basically he would always like to cheat off of people's homeworks, tests, quizzes, all that stuff. But here's the thing. He did that. He did it when we were really young, second, third, fourth grade, whatever. So there was a period of time where we went to like different middle schools, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then middle school goes by. We both end up in the same high school. And, I'm like, hey, what's going on, man? So he's in my classes, whatever. So the thing is this, I remember him for the, cheating on tests and stuff like that. And I didn't think that in high school he would still be doing it. I'm like, that's stuff you do as a little kid. No. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, he was still copying off of people's stuff. So to me, that's the lie that he had to keep up pretty much his whole life, saying that he, knew what he was talking about when he was doing these tests and quizzes, but he's honestly just cheating his whole time. Pretty much his whole,
he's
academic
life.
Idiot.
He's an idiot because, first of all, if you got to cheat in elementary school, you're a dumbass.
Bro.
Secondly, I know somebody similar that cheated, in junior high and high school. I was in honor classes in junior high school, and I wasn't in high school because I moved to a better district. But he would cheat. He would cheat so good that he was able to enroll in honor classes. Right
there, you go.
He got to college though. He's one of my college classes. He would struggle so much because you couldn't cheat. He couldn't cheat on certain things, so he had to drop out of college his first semester.
You know what the funny thing is too? That same dude, he tried. So he would enroll when he went to college. He would enroll into the classes that his friend would enroll into. That way he could cheat off him too. But I'm like, bro, you have to pick a major. You can't just do the same classes he's doing. You're just going to be wasting your time if it's not something you're interested in.
He's literally an idiot, bro.
He's good at video games. That's all I know. Good at video games.
Hopefully he can make a living off of them. But back to Reddit. This person said, my brother got away with one for 15 years because he doesn't like cats. So, ex-sister-in-law, quote unquote. I've loved cats, but he's allergic. I mean, she said, I've always loved cats, but he's allergic. My mom, quote unquote. No, he's not. Brother. Crap. Damn, that sucks. For 15 years, he got away with it. I mean, that's not really a bad lie. I told my wife I was allergic to cats. I just don't like them. She knows I'm not allergic to them now, though. But
bro, you know what? Actually, along the same lines, my mom told me I was allergic to cats and dogs. That's why I could never have one as a kid.
Yeah, you told me
that. But I'm not allergic to cats and dogs.
That sucks. That's not fair, bro. That's not fair. So, I haven't read this yet, but this person says, in school, I accidentally left a notebook in class. It was a new notebook, and during that class, I had only written on one page, a rather embarrassing page. When I realized later I'd forgotten it, and someone was going to find it and open it to see whose it was and be met with no name. Okay, I'm about to read that. Okay. Be met with no name, just a page of writing so bizarre that they're surely going to want to find out who wrote it. So I started faking an entire new notebook of notes and assignments using the whole made up handwriting style. Eventually, the principal called me into her office and asked me if that notebook was mine. I told her it was not. That doesn't look like my writing. And I showed her, this is actually a smart kid. I showed her my other notebook for comparison. That's actually smart. So basically, she did some embarrassing shit in one of her notebooks and forgot in class. Somebody found it and was like, "Ooh, what the fuck is this?" So she changed her whole handwriting style. So that actually is a smart kid.
Just to cover up her embarrassing stories from the other notebook.
And somebody said, please tell us what was on that page. Oh, it was actually a boy. He said it was around 1994 and I was an 11-year-old white suburban boy and I had written my own gangster rap.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Oh, yes. Okay, well, you can't hit on him for that.
He said, oh, this dude said, but it was so cringe it even had the N-word.
Oh,
shoot. My God. Oh, my God, I wanted to die even telling you. At least he knew it was wrong.
I mean, yeah, of course, back in those days.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't judge, but whatever. That's funny.
As long as you don't say it, I mean, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, just don't be calling me like I get it. I start to get bothered when you get too comfortable saying it around me. I'm like, no, dog, that ain't cool. My wife had a friend like that. I was like, bro, if you was in the hood, you get your ass whacked. But
yeah, they would start throwing hands and ask questions later.
Yeah, I'm like, don't say it if you wouldn't say it in front of a bunch of black people you don't know.
Exactly.
If you would say it in front of a bunch of black people you don't know, hey, all power to you.
And that ass whooping you're gonna get.
Yeah. You gotta have common sense. Like even all like, I grew up, around some gangster white people and they never said it.
Yeah, that's respect. Exactly. There's other people, what I'm saying, white people we call nigga. They just accept it, but they don't say it back. Those are the cool type of people.
Yeah, yeah. But this person said, I spent more than 8 years in the same residence. My neighbors are quite welcoming. Every time they see me go outside, they say hello, especially the wife. Every time she'll wave and say, hi, Rebecca, and flash a wide smile. Rebecca is not my name. At this time, it would be too awkward to fix. I simply had to take responsibility for it. Somebody call you the same name for 8 years. It's the wrong name.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I swear, my next door neighbor, he don't know my real name. That he called, and I just don't have the enemy to correct him at this point. I'm like, sure, whatever, you can just call me that. I barely see him though, but whenever he does see me, he's like, "Hey, what's going on?" I forget what he calls me. It's not my name, but I forget what he calls me.
Everywhere I lived, since I've been an adult living on my own, I've never told my neighbors my name. We will always have conversations. I'm a friendly person. I talk to people, and they never knew my name. I never really knew theirs either. It's a bunch of people that were my neighbors that I never knew their name. That's crazy. Maybe I'm a bad neighbor.
Hey, man. As long as you keep the noise down, that's all that matters. My neighbor would be out here like he'd be playing his drums. His dog won't stop barking. Oh, my God. That's all his dog does is bark.
Probably a little munchkin. I train my bull master doesn't bark. My old English bulldog, she only barks when the doorbell rings.
Well, the thing is, this dog barks at the other dog that's on the other side of somewhere out there in the next to the other house.
Dogs are shitty, bro. Yeah, you're like little kids. But this person said, my partner and I pretended to be vegetarian for 10 years to avoid her aunt's awful cooking. By the end, we were actually vegetarian.
At that point, you might as well be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? You done played it off for 10 years. You lose the taste of anything meat after that. After playing it off for 10 years, you're basically gonna be a vegetarian.
That's actually really crazy to think about. I was vegetarian for 6 months, and then we went to somebody's going away, and we went to BJ's, and I just had a craving for barbecue ribs, bro, and I ordered some ribs, and I've been eating meat ever since. But this person said, none of my family knows how I met my wife. They think I met her in California through a friend out there when I was in the military. We actually met on Tumblr. Hey, man.
Yeah, that's
not too bad. I mean,
people meet on. This is how people meet online anyway.
Yeah, and I read a story a couple of weeks ago that the dude and a girl played video games together. She lived in a whole other country. He flew there and proposed, and they're married and happy.
Yep, it happens.
Yeah, bro. It don't really matter how you found them, as long as you're happy, right? What does this person say? What? I'm not gonna read that. That's weird. Now people are just saying weird shit.
What are they saying?
Just stupid shit. Like large ass paragraphs too. Actually, a lot of people are just responding to this, the Tumblr shit. God damn, I'm trying to get to these folks. It's like I'm still scrolling. I need to.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, it's not unusual to meet someone online. Yeah, I think the only far fetched they would think is like, oh, you're gonna fly all the way to someone else's country and propose to them. I mean, that is a little out of the usual, but
hey, more power to them, man. I'm not.
If you found love on Tumblr, then good for you.
Yeah, that's a lot of effort.
That is a lot of effort. Hey. Or playing video games. Yeah, playing video games. That's what, and as a matter of fact, that's what we're going to be probably like a couple years from now anyway. People with this avatar stuff going on in the metaverse, that's probably what's going to be happening anyway. People are going to get married. They're going to be raising kids online, in the metaverse, all this stuff.
Bro, this is not funny, but some girl said she was assaulted in the metaverse. I'm like, why didn't you just log out? What? I was like, what? Log out? Why would you even sit there and experience that? Hey, to each his own. That's crazy. She's like, I got assaulted on the metaverse. What the hell?
Log out. Some people, and eventually, some people are probably going to try and claim some type of, money from being assaulted or something like that.
I mean, people they shouldn't be doing that, but it's not funny. But you shouldn't be doing it to people in general. But that's like if you're getting bullied online, just block the person.
Log off.
Log the person or block them. Like,
block them, log off, go do something else, go read a book, go watch TV, ride a bike, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You make yourself the victim when you just stay in that same whatever, when you stay online or whatever you're doing, or you comment back and forth with that person. That's stupid. Why would you do that?
I'm not about to go back and forth with you.